helpful to be aware of common errors in rowing technique and how to avoid them. The purpose of this video is to illustrate a number of these common errors as well as drills that will help you to practice good rowing. We'll start with the arms and the hands. This is an example of poor grip. Try not to over-grip the indoor rower handle. There's no need to squeeze the handle. When rowing correctly, as seen here, fingers should be comfortably wrapped around the grip with thumbs underneath. Wrists should stay flat throughout the stroke cycle. The common error demonstrated here is breaking the arms at the catch. It's not effective to bend the arms right at the catch. Straight arms are more effective at connecting the handle to the powerful drive of the legs. When rowing well, start the drive with straight arms, saving the arm pull for later in the drive. This is an example of chicken wing arms. Avoid sticking your elbows out to the side at the finish. Rowing correctly, as you see here, it's most effective to draw the elbows past the body and keep the shoulders relaxed, not hunched. Here are a couple of drills to help you practice the correct use of the arms in the rowing motion. The first drill is body and arms rowing. Keep your legs extended and row just with your back and arms. Feel the back initiate the work before the arms bend. The second drill is pausing at the finish. Complete the drive, then pause with the legs extended, body at the 11 o'clock position, elbows past the body, and handle touching the body. When pausing, check to be sure that your shoulders are low and relaxed and your hands have a relaxed grip on the indoor rower handle. Next, we'll review some common errors related to the back. This is an example of lunging at the catch. Avoid lunging forward just before the catch. Establish the proper forward lean of the upper body early in the recovery sequence, before bending the knees. Shoulders should be in front of the hips before you move into full compression. Here we see overreaching at the catch. Do not try to reach too far toward the flywheel as it puts you in a less effective position. Aim for 1 o'clock on a clock face with shoulders in front of the hips. Next we see lifting with the back at the catch. Do not lift your shoulders or back at the catch. When rowing correctly, as we see here, press with the legs first, then use the back. Another common error is rowing with too much layback. Don't lean back too far at the end of your drive. Correct rowing is pivoting back to 11 o'clock on a clock face and pulling the handle into your body. Here is a drill to help you practice the most effective use of the back in the rowing motion. The drill is called pause at 1 o'clock. Finish the drive, extend your arms and set your forward lean, then pause before sliding forward. Row each stroke with a pause. Repeat over 10 strokes. Now let's look at the errors that affect how the legs are used in the rowing motion. The most common fault is bending the knees too early on the recovery, which forces the arms to row too high or in an arc. We see with correct rowing technique that it's most efficient to keep the chain level in a horizontal line throughout the drive. The arms extend, the body swings to allow the hands and handle to clear the knees before the knees bend. This is a demonstration of rushing the slide. Moving too quickly toward the catch will prevent you from having an efficient rhythm and causes ineffective rowing. Give yourself time in the recovery to breathe and set up the right positions for the work of the drive. This is an example of over-compressing. Don't try to slide too far forward at the catch. Your shins should not move beyond vertical when your legs are compressed. When rowing well, notice how at the catch our rower's knees are directly above her ankles and her shins are vertical. Another common error is shooting the slide as shown here. Don't let the legs shoot back without the body and, more importantly, the handle. The work of the legs and the back should overlap. As the legs are used up, add the body to maintain the speed of the handle. Here are 2 drills to help you practice the most effective use of the legs in the rowing motion. The first drill is a ratio drill. Count to yourself out loud to create a balance between the speed of the drive and the speed of the recovery. You should spend a little more time on the recovery than on the drive. The second drill is legs only. This motion spotlights the initial movement of the drive. Nothing about your upper body position changes, and the work of the legs is limited. Including some of these drills in your regular warm-up is a great way to keep your technique correct and effective. Whenever possible, watch yourself in the mirror while rowing indoors. Review this video periodically to reinforce good technique.